Done at 30.2.
What's going on, folks? This is Steve with Race Day Live. Man, oh man, we are pumped up today for some Misfit Racing League action. We are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the famous 1.5 mile home track of NASCAR. And I'll tell you what, regular season finale here for the boys and girls of the Misfit Racing League Truck Series. It's going to be incredible here for the third season. I'll tell you what, big race in a big crowd today. So I'll tell you what, a lot is going to happen today. It's going to be a crazy good time here today. We're jumping in already into qualifying. We're not wasting any time as we usually do. And right now, Bryce Boyer is going to be your driver, currently sitting on the pole with a 30.10, and Kyle Johnson right behind him with that 30.10 as well. A lot of close times. Ryan Moultrie currently on the track as well, coming out. A lot of fast drivers here today. Going to be a lot of fun watching these guys try and compete around this place. Right now, they're qualifying in the daytime, but guess what? It is a night race, and they will be battling these tighter conditions at night. It's a cool-down track, so that's going to play a big role into how they get around this place. It's going to be a crazy good time. Right now, man, Ryan Moultrie having a great lap. A couple more. Zach Rongich right here coming out on track. Multi-race winner of this season. I'll tell you what, watch out for him because he is definitely going to be a man to be reckoned with today, as they say. But today, listen, a lot going on. Again, regular season finale, as well as 100 laps. 100 laps here can be pretty quick. And these trucks, 30-second laps, it can be definitely a very fast race, so that is definitely to be expected. But the stages today are very, very short. Laps 20 and lap 40, so keep that in mind. 20 laps into this race, we'll throw the first stage, and then lap 40, we'll throw the second stage. And then after that, 60 laps to decide the winner of this race. So a lot will happen today for sure, and a lot is going to be on the table for sure. Ernest King coming around that checkered stripe, currently in P8. Ryan Moultrie making a good move right here. Zach Rongich, though, finds himself on that pole. Great job right there for Zach Rongich. You love to see it. Max Dinda, woo, hits the wall right there on the turn 4. Hold on to it in that 48 Dude Wipes machine. Looking good though. Love that black and blue paint scheme. Looking pretty sick. Nick Rader in the Wrangler Chevy. Man, this guy every day, every race day has great paint schemes to look at. This one's definitely one of my favorites, but right now going to be coming out on track with a little over 4 minutes to go in qualifying, so a lot can happen here. With Zach Rongich currently on the pole with a 30.02. The question remains, what can Nick Rader do, his teammate? He can definitely do the job here, and we'll see what he has for these boys and girls today. But hey, as we enter into this regular season finale, the great thing is Sharon Slate, currently not on track, qualified P11 right now so far, was actually the overall season points leader. So all she had to do today was start the race, and she has become the Season 3 regular season champion. So really cool to see that. Congratulations to Sharon Slate. Again, hasn't won a race yet, but I'll tell you what, definitely knocking on that door, and consistency definitely does matter. So William Roberts came through for his first win last week. Incredible job there for Roberts. Right now, finds himself, tell you what, got to get a good lap here. Track position will definitely matter a lot at this track. It's one of those things where these trucks on a track like this, as we see Nick Rader steal the pole away from his teammate with a 30.01. Great job right there for Nick Rader. But Roberts, yeah, I mean, in this track, you really have to just get that track position, because it's so draft dependent in these trucks, and it definitely makes it harder, especially in that dirty air. So we'll see what these guys have for him. Right now, currently in 16th, that first lap did not really do it for him, but now that these tires are warmed up, watch for him to have a great qualifying lap here. What does he get at the line? Whoa, right to the top, 29.99. Very good lap. Backs up that win from last week. Love that. And then Patrick Jenks currently on track as well in that Parts Plus Toyota. Coming down the stripe for his first lap. Again, league owner for the Misfit Racing League. And right now, starting off with the 17th place, currently 30.49. Definitely going to get there to the front of this pack. Patrick Jenks, 30.49 so far. What can he do to knock off William Roberts for the pole? As he can exit off turn 4, but right here, maybe not quite. B11, 30.27. With a little over a minute left to go, and Steven Jr., brand new driver in the field, has not qualified yet. We'll wait and see if he actually does come out to qualify, but looks like he might just start from the back today. Either way, William Roberts right now on the pole. Fantastic job securing that top spot right now. We'll see if he maintains that. If Steven Jr. does not come out on track, which, again, right now we're about 60 seconds away from the grid. But today, 5 tire sets and then 65% fuel. Weather on the track, pretty calm. Honestly, right now it's 70 degrees and 78 degrees on the track temp. Clear skies. But I'll tell you what, in just a second, we're going to see this track flip over to a nighttime setting. So that will change a lot of different things. But right now, high above Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is it. This is crunch time. After this race, we go playoff racing. But today in the P&P Lawncare 150, a lot will happen, and I expect it to happen. I'll tell you what, 18 trucks in this field. And just like that, nighttime has come. Fast forward. There it is. Take a quick look at the weather now. 68 degrees and 72 degrees on track. So definitely cooled down a little bit by about 5 or 6 degrees. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be massive for everyone here. Let's take a look real quick and walk through the field. I love this track, and I love especially how they grid on this track. It's always so cool to see on the front stretch, all lined up in front of the fans. One of the coolest things they do here. But right here, William Roberts going to be starting on the pole. Awesome job right there. That 29.99, very fast lap. But William Roberts can be starting on the pole today. Nick Rader in P2 in that Wrangler 23 machine, looking really good, starting P2. Zach Rongich starting P3 in the 3. Tell you what, watch out for him today. He's a guy that can definitely win this race and do really well. Ernest King in P4, again, has not won a race just yet, but man, he is knocking on the door. Starting in P4. Bryce Boyer, P5. In that Flow Racing machine, looking great. Kyle Johnson starting off P6 in the McConey setup shop. Chevy, Logan Pugh on the thumbnail today, looking nice on that Yeti cooler paint scheme. Love that. Starting off P7, Joe Tardif. Haven't seen him in quite a bit in that WWEX Racing 42, but tell you what, he's back now and looking to definitely do really well here today. Ryan Motry has back-to-back podium finishes, so watch out for this guy. He's knocking on the door here of that first win. I think he's definitely coming close for sure. Daniel Pinkston, again, that P&P Lawncare, sponsoring today's race and the rest of the races in this season. Go and check him out, 817-401-4858. You know what to do. Give him a call, check him out, Facebook, social media, all the things. Patrick Jenks rolling off P11. Bobby Helms, 12th. Sharon Slate going to be rolling off 13th. Bo Brady, 14th place. TJ Lear, 15th. Kelly Hyatt, 16th place right there. I'll tell you what, this paint scheme, Stephen Jr., brand new driver today. This paint scheme gave me a heart attack earlier before we started going live, but at the same time, made me burst out laughing. So really funny, but great to see. And then rolling up the field, Max Dinda, again in that Dude Wipes machine. So great job there for these guys. Tell you what, pace car lights are off. We're going green in just a second here. And there we go. Oh, pace car lights are back on. So looks like we're going to be extending this beginning of the race a little bit. Not sure if there's a mistake or some kind of driver lineup wrong, but we're going to hold off on it. There we go. Lights are off. Charlotte Motor Speedway, one of the most iconic places in NASCAR. Again, this is an absolute important race for a lot of these drivers. A lot of them are locked in, but I'll tell you what, Charlotte, we talked about it earlier. It's tough. I mean, it's high banked, it's quick, but a lot can happen. These drivers do get that one fast repair, so we'll keep that in mind. So if things do go awry, they definitely can. They can save their race, but right now a lot is going down at Charlotte. This is one of those tracks that puts on a great show no matter where you are. Charlotte's an awesome track because everybody owns it. Everybody owns the track on iRacing. Everybody races here in one form or another, so definitely going to be a lot of fun to watch these drivers perform here and see what they can do for this regular season finale. But here we go. Right now, green flag about to come out. That pace car, pace truck actually, looking good. Here we go. William Roberts leading us off here. Green flag about to be in the air. Barney the flag man. Green flag is out. And we are green. Awesome jump so far by these drivers. Right now, we're seeing it. Logan Pugh, Joe Tardif up high. You gotta watch out for that, but great battles right here. Too wide, entering turn 3. Ernest King making a move here down low, but Nick Rader also coming down low. Very good job. Oh, Nick Rader, hold on to it. Man, got real loose there. Not sure if he made contact with anybody up front, but that was so close on lap 2. Strong went over to keep it off the wall but also keeping off the bumpers of other trucks. Great job by Nick Rader here. Back up front, William Roberts getting out to an early lead, but Zach Rongich right behind him. Further back in the pack. Ooh, Nick Rader off the wall again, man. Tough hit, tough hit. Out of shape. You gotta make everything you can because, again, stage 1 ends at lap 20. So it is very, very quick here. These points do matter. Back in the pack, 3 wide, almost 2 wide. Sharon Slate, Kelly Hyatt. Patrick Jenks trying to fight back to the front here. Didn't get the best qualifying effort that he wanted. But Max Stein also making some good progress right here, so we'll see what these guys can do back here. Further up, Joe Tardif making the outside lane work. We didn't really talk about that much earlier. The high line can work, especially at night. There's more grip up there with the cooler temps. William Roberts setting sail a little bit, but watch out for Zach Rongich. He is right behind him. Bryce Boyer hasn't won since Daytona, the season opening race. So Bryce is looking to get back into the winner's circle for sure. Further on back, right now, Kyle Johnson kind of on an island right now by himself. Not a bad spot. In great position for stage points. We'll see where he finishes here in just about 14 laps. Will Brady, Daniel Pinkston. Daniel Pinkston has had some bad luck as of late. Usually gets caught into some wrecks or some just incidents. Not necessarily of his own, but just some bad luck. And right now, having a good run, currently in P9. But with 18 drivers, this is the biggest field of the season. You love to see it. A lot of their drivers showing up. Charlotte, a track everyone loves. Great cameras here. An awesome fan cam right there. Love to see it. William Roberts wasn't under pressure there by Rongich just a little bit. Not quite right now. Looking pretty good, Ryan Moultrie. Solidly in that P6 position. For the back, Kelly Hyatt trying to make a move here alongside Patrick Jenks. Getting pretty close. Getting very close. Actually makes the move around on the inside. Awesome job right there. Kelly Hyatt not looking to go away. Great job. Bryce Boyer, solid job. Let's ride on the inside here of the cockpit, see how he gets around this track. You'll really get a good feel for how these drivers get around this place. It's not quite flat out on the throttle, but it's pretty damn close. Just a little bit of a lift there off the throttle. Maybe not even fully lifted off, but staying into that draft. One thing about Charlotte that you have to watch out for as a driver, especially these trucks that I've noticed personally, is that the longer of a green flag run you have, the more you have to back up the corner. So you get a nice fast exit off the corner. And if these drivers can nail that, they're going to be fast tonight, for sure. Further on back, pressure. Ryan Moultrie is about to get passed by Logan Pugh here. Great job by Logan. Man, neck and neck right here, door to door. You can see it. These trucks have a lot of mobility right now. The tires are still pretty new. So really, really good to see. No one's getting tight quite yet. Logan Pugh gonna make this move here on the inside. Gonna try and clear him on the exit. Does not get it just yet. Man, they are battling. Gonna hold off on it for now. And watch this gap up ahead. But watch out, Ernest King and Kyle Johnson. They're fighting. Man, if we didn't look at these trucks from far away. They look the exact same. A lot of yellow and black there, but great to see. Kyle Johnson maintains that position. Further on back, Sharon Slate getting past here. We're about 3 wide here in the backstretch. And TJ Lear, Kelly Hyatt, Patrick Jenks. A lot going back here. Awesome job. Patrick Jenks slides up a bit right there. Doesn't quite get that tight, but we're at about that time frame where, ooh, Kelly Hyatt. A couple of bumps right there behind TJ Lear. Getting close. Starting to fan out. Patrick Jenks not going away. Trying to get down below Kelly Hyatt. Might clear him off at 3 into 4. Oh, man. Oh, no. And there it is. We thought that move was going to happen on the exit of turn 4. But right there, man, that's where it is. Patrick Jenks. Unfortunately for him, just side draft gone wrong or just close racing ultimately is what it comes down to. But that is a tough break for Patrick Jenks. We'll go back and take a look real quick. But the yellow flag is out. So Patrick Jenks, we watched back here for a reason because I just felt like this was, you know, pretty hardcore racing early on. And right now we're going to see Patrick Jenks getting in front of Kelly Hyatt, making a good move here. But at some point right there, it just, oh man, he squeezes up above Kelly, just doesn't quite get the move. And then I thinks he's still clear, but just, yeah, just doesn't quite get it. He was extremely close to being clear on the exit of 4, but right there across the start-finish line just didn't have the space and ends up getting wrecked. So, hate to see it so early on. That truck is not super beat up, but definitely going to be needing that repair for sure in that 38. Tough break. But Charlotte Motor Speedway, we are lit up, and we have trucks coming down pit road. A lot is going on down here today at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Man, these camera angles, you cannot beat them. Best in the business right here. Tell you what, big shout out to all of our friends who work behind the scenes at Race Day Live. A lot of cool stuff going on here, but hey, William Roberts is going to be our leader on lap 16. A lot of drivers pit right there. We'll see if that ends up being stage end. Sometimes with 5 laps to go in a stage, they call that the stage end, but considering how the leaders didn't pit, I don't think that will be. But big moves. I mean, if you're not in the top 10 right now for those stage points, coming down right now might be smart. You know, if you know you're not going to get stage points, come down, take the tires, take the fuel, and then just kind of ride around until the stage ends. And then once the stage does end and the leaders come down pit road, guess what? You're in the front. You're not coming down pit road. So I think we'll see different strategies here. It's going to be a lot of fun. By lap 17, we're going to go back green here on lap 18. And we will go back green with a 2-lap shootout for the stage end for stage number 1. Awesome time today. Looking back at that truck of Patrick Jenks, definitely has some left side damage. You can see it there. Not a whole lot, but enough to definitely impair that truck. Right side is still yet to be determined. You can see that damage there on the left. Oh, the left rear a little bit as well. Again, not a whole lot, but enough to definitely not be friendly on these restarts. But hey, listen, right now, this truck coming down pit road, going to take that hard left turn. And we are going back green here on lap 18. William Roberts leading us off. And here we go. We're green. Great restart by William Roberts, man. Gets out into the front. Awesome, awesome job. But hold on, Zach Rongich, Bryce Boyer. 1, 2, side by side, further back. Big moves here. 2 wide, Ryan Moultrie and Joe Tardif. This is for stage points. Zach Rongich, Bryce Boyer still neck and neck on lap 19. Two wide, 3 wide, almost in the back. Who can prevail here? Trying to get those top 10 points. Oh no, Logan Pugh getting involved with Ernest King. Saves it, great job. Gonna lose a lot of spots here, but fantastic job. William Roberts gonna come down here and hit lap 20. Fantastic job. 1 more lap until the stage ends. And William Roberts is the leader. Zach Rongich got around Bryce Boyer for that second spot, but Bryce is also under pressure now by Kyle Johnson. What can Kyle Johnson do here? Can he steal that 3rd spot away? Oh, Bo Brady hits the wall hard on exit. And there it is. The stage is over. Yellow flag is out. And William Roberts in that 1300cars.com is your stage 1 winner. Awesome job. Backs up his win from last week and now gets his first stage win of the day here at Charlotte. Awesome job. P2 are there going to be Zach Rongich. Kyle Johnson going to be finishing 3rd. In that stage Bryce Boyer 4th, and then Joe Tardif in that 5th spot. Great job. Folks, we'll be right back. We're going to go thank our channel sponsors, and we'll come right back and talk to our stage winner. Be right back. All right, folks, we are back, and right now the whole field is coming down pit road on lap 23. The stage has ended, and a lot of pit stops right now happening. A lot. Who can beat off the rest of the field here? Off pit road, William Roberts taking 4 tires. It looks like most of these drivers will take the 4 tires. Tough off on fuel. Again, stage 2 ends at lap 40. So it will be much shorter. And right there, you saw it. A lot of drivers coming off that pit road. A couple of them gaining some spots. Stephen Jr. right there, back in 16th. Right now, Kelly Hyatt also coming out of pit road. Patrick Jenks still in the pit road here, fixing that damage. Smart move by not using that fast repair just yet, because it is still early, so you don't want to use that and maybe get wrecked later on, and things could happen like that. But TJ Lear going to be shown as your leader. So I think he might have been one of those drivers, even Nick Rader as well, who pit before the stage, that first caution, and then now we're going to choose to stay out. So very smart move by these guys to get that track position. We'll see how it pays off for them for sure. Right now, single file, lap 23. Great job. Looks like Patrick Jenks finally coming off pit road. Ooh. Got above that blue line. That might be a penalty. We'll see what happens there for pit exit, but truck looks pretty good actually. Has some right side, or had some right side damage, but overall pretty solid. Great job there by that crew. TJ Lear up front. Nick Rader on the bottom line. TJ Lear choosing the outside lane here, so very interesting move. Again, the outside lane has a good lane because of the just the amount of momentum you can take off the corners. That's personally why I prefer it. It's a lot of fun for sure. But right now, every driver is still in this field, still on track. This should be a great restart here. On lap 25, we'll have 15 laps to go until stage 2 ends. So first stage was 20 laps, second stage is basically 15 after you minus the caution laps. So this is going to be big time for these guys. Definitely will matter where they finish, but man, William Roberts tried looking here to try and snag him, but couldn't quite find him, so I apologize for that. Having some little issues here, but right now, no issues for TJ Lear. He's going to lead the field here, and we are going green back for the P&P Lawncare 150. Green flags in the air. Stage 2 is beginning. Great job, TJ Lear up front, but Nick Rader right there in the inside lane, going to take it away on the inside. Turn 3. What can he do? Oh man, TJ Lear comes down a little bit, tries the side draft. Can't quite get it. Seeing some moves right here. Daniel Pinkston up high, makes the move against Bryce Boyer. And then further on back, Zach Rongich. Ryan Moultrie. Woo, TJ trying to stick it on the outside lane. Great job by TJ here, trying to stick it out on the outside. Nick Rader not going anywhere. Great job right here. Man, 2 by 2 by 2. For the back, Bryce Boyer going to try and squeeze up ahead of Max Dynda in the 48. Makes it work. Max gets a little squirrely right there, but hold on to it. Logan Pugh charging forward. Down low. Does a great job, but up front, watch out. William Roberts is all the way back to the front already. After that cycle of pit stops, and he is charging to the front. He has the fresh tires. Not by a lot of laps, but by enough. Incredible job, still side by side, 3 laps deep into stage 2. Running aboard William Roberts. Man, Hezekiah's outside, Bryce Boyer, 2 by 2. How can he pass these leaders right here? He's got the fresher tires, but you have to stay patient. That's the key. When do you make that move? Logan Pugh is sneaking into, oh no! Bryce Boyer makes a bold move right there on the inside, in the middle, to get around TJ Lear. Great move right there, bold, but worked like a charm. Nick Rader still out front, 2 by 2. Bryce Boyer gonna try and sneak around on the outside. Can he get it? He's got the momentum. Bryce Boyer going to lead this lap right here. Potentially gets that one extra point that could be massive for him. And is now the leader of this race. He clears Nick Rader. TJ Lear fell back a little bit. Right now, currently in P6. Awesome job. Bo Brady down low. Bo Brady, definitely a very fast driver. We've seen him win multiple times in this season so far. And right now, just not having the race that he seems to want to have. Hasn't really shown the speed just yet. I'll tell you what, get that man into the clean air. And then we see a whole different Bo Brady right now trying to make that move around TJ Lear. Makes it happen. Oh man, back in the back. The 88 in the 42. Almost 3 wide here. Daniel picks it in the middle. Ooh, a side draft. Oh, big corner. Pass in the grass almost. That was almost Calamity Steven Jr. here. In that tooth paint scheme. Got really close. That was a lot that was going on right there back in this pack, but everyone makes it out alive. Great job. Pinkston under fire by Bobby Helms. A lot of different players right now. It's great to see. Right now, Logan Pugh trying to make a move here on Bryce Boyer. What does he have for him? Awesome job. A lot of drivers falling back. Again, William Roberts, Zach Rongich, they were 1 and 2 at the stage, and right now, they are finding themselves 3 and 4. They got right back to the front, have passed the majority of the cars who have stayed out, and all they have to do right now is contend with Boyer and Pugh. Oh, man, Logan Pugh smacks the wall on turn 1 entry. It's starting to get a little tight. Watching out, Bo Brady making a move here. Down low of Nick Rader. Nick Rader falling back a little bit. Great effort so far right now. Further back. Joe Hardif on the outside of Kyle Johnson. As well, trying to make some progress here through the field. Tough spot right here. In this spot, even though you're only 8th and 9th, you're still quite a bit away from the leader, so you gotta catch up quickly as much as you can. Sharon Slate in the 18 machine, again, was your points leader, regular season winner in points entering the race, so great job by her. Love to see that further on back. Bobby Helms, Ernest King bouncing off each other a little bit right there. Oh, Ernest, man, comes right to the back end of TJ Lear's truck. Almost gives him a little tap, but keeps it going. Great job. Steven Jr. up back as well with Daniel Pinkston right now. Showing up in 14th and 15th. Oh, Steven gets a great jump right there, but hits the wall on the outside. Not good. Gonna have some damage there on the tooth machine. Man, love to see that. Max Steinda, truck is pretty good. Patrick Jenks falling back pretty hard. Definitely some engine damage if I had to guess on this truck, considering how much off the pace he is, but keeping it going for sure. Bryce Boyer back up front, right behind them. But Patrick Jenks in just a second is going to go a lap down, it would appear. You gotta watch out for that. But right now, P2 is under fire. Zach Rongich, William Roberts. Zach Rongich making it work here on the outside. Gets the clearance. Makes it happen. Great job. So Zach Rongich back up to P2. And right now going to track down Bryce Boyer, who shows a lot of speed right now. That clean air can do a lot. Oh no! Logan Pugh on the inside. Going down pit road. Oh man, hard hit on the inside wall. Debris flying around. And unfortunately for him, but man, he had a great run going. And right there has huge nose damage, towed back to the pits. Let's see if real quick we can actually jump down and see what happened real quick with the Race Day Live replay. Comes off a P4, hits the wall, man, and just gets loose. Goes into that grass. You can watch it, man. Gets some air right here. Again, more great camera angles. Slides into the pit stop zone. No. Tough angle for Logan. That is going to leave a mark. Back up front, we're live. Bryce Boyer still has the lead. Logan Pugh will be towed back. We'll have to wait that mandatory time, and then he'll have that fast repair. So that's good news for him. Might go a few laps down, but yellow flag is out on the track. What has happened here? Do a quick sweep of the track here and see if we can find out what's going on, but don't see a lot of incidents here. What has happened? Oh, William Roberts! What are you doing? Spins out under yellow. What is going on there? Some little help? Let's go back. We'll find out. We will find out what happened here. William Roberts. Oh, maybe slowing down for these drivers right here. I bet locked up the tires. That's exactly what happened. Yes, sir. Oh, no, Ryan Moultrie. Oh, gosh. Big hit right there as well. Ryan Moultrie. William Roberts, big damage. Trying to slow down for that pace truck in the leaders and just did not slow down in time and caused a big mess. So William Roberts, man, not a very heads-up play, but William Roberts, you got to be paying attention more than that. Unfortunately, it is hard sometimes. Sometimes coming off these corners, it is not easy. The more banking you have in these corners sometimes, the more blind the exit is. And that's one of the cases here, but man, that's really close. You hate to see it. We'll see how race control deals with that, but man, that's a tough break. So caution flag is out. We're not quite sure why. I'm going to be completely honest, but right now, that's fine. Lap 43. Oh, my bad. I am faded. Stage. Remember I was saying, man, this race, stage 2 comes up real quick. That's what it was. Stage 2 is now complete. This yellow flag is for stage number 2. My apologies, folks. I saw that big wreck by Logan Pugh, and I thought maybe, I wonder if race control threw out the yellow for that, because that was pretty crazy. But it is not. It is because of the stage number 2 end. So again, my apologies for that, for the confusion. So stage 2 is complete. We're on lap 44 now, almost through halfway. And a really good job so far by these drivers. But yeah, Logan Pugh, hate to see it right now. Currently looks like off the track completely. Yeah, looks like it might be out of the race actually. Too many laps down. So unfortunately that mistake led to a DNF today. Hate to see it. Kelly Hyatt as well. Looks like also off the track. Not good, but great camera views here by this crowd. Look at this crowd, hey. Everyone here for the Misfit Racing League regular season finale. Tell you what, if I could be here, I would. Great time. Yellow flag is out. Bryce Boyer, currently your leader. Going to be your stage 2 winner as well. So a great job there. We'll see if we can go and snag him. Actually, right now the pace truck lights are still on, so we'll see if we can go and snag Bryce Boyer. Here he is. Hey, Bryce, it's Steve at the booth, man. You got me?
What's going on, Steve?
Hey, dude. Hey, right now it looks like your stage 2 winner after that crazy short stage 2. But hey, man, congratulations. Great job. What's it going to take to win this race? A lot's going on here, and obviously great stage 2 by you.
Saving that right front. These trucks get real tight here in the long run. I say long run, within 8-10 laps, the thing just starts plowing on you. So I'll try to take it easy, maybe back up the corners a little bit, see if I can serve for the finish.
Yes, sir. Love to see it. Hey, you won back in Daytona. Obviously, this isn't quite like it, but good luck rest of the way. So far, it's been a lot of fun.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, there he is. Bryce Boyer, Stage 2 winner. Great job by him in that number 6 Flow Racing. Love to see it right now up front. Again, 2 drivers are out of the field. Oh, actually, excuse me, Kelly Hyatt back on track. That's good to see. So right there, currently in P15. Patrick Jenks as well. Looks like did use that fast repair. I see some, that truck looks a lot cleaner than it did earlier. So fast repair being used there. Max Dinda potentially as well. And then Logan Pugh again is out of the race today. But Bryce Boyer on lap 45 will be going green on lap 46. So just short of halfway. But this is it. This is stage 3 now. So the short stages are out of the way. It is time for long green flag racing. And you heard it. That right front tire is going to wear out on these green flag runs. So you got to watch out for it. If we stay green, who can hold on to their tires the best? And Bryce Boyer going to lead us off. Lap 46 for the P&P Lawncare 150. We are going back green. Here we go. Great job. Bryce Boyer makes the move on the inside, keeps his lead right there. But further back, Bo Brady comes out of nowhere, finally makes his way back to the front. And here he is, making a move here for P3. Awesome job. Further back in the pack. Ooh, Daniel Pinkston, big hit right here. What went down right here for Daniel Pinkston? Has some big damage. Hit the wall there pretty hard, clobbered it. We'll go back and take a look at that once we can, but right back up front. There it is, caution flag is out. Unfortunate right there. Daniel Pinkston, I don't believe that triggered an actual caution. This might be an admin caution. But, man, Daniel Pinkston, not good right here. Man, look at that truck. P&P Lawncare truck beat up. We'll go back and see if we can take a look. I don't believe this was a actual iRacing caution. Might have been looked at from race control. We'll see if we can track it down. Give it the old college try, as they say. All right, Daniel Pinkston right here. We'll go back. Might have to give us a little bit of a fast forward action here, but so far we'll try for sure. So right now, this is the restart basically on the outside of Steven Insurance Slate. Let's take a look. We'll play it through. I believe it might have happened on the exit of this lap here. Coming out of turn 4. Daniel Pinkston in that 22 silver machine right there. There he is. Let's see what he actually does here. Pretty high above the track, outside lane. Oh, man, just hooks it. Yeah, just nowhere to go. Just snaps loose on him. And that was it. Unfortunate right there for Daniel Pinkston. Gets back into the wall. Can't turn the truck. Not good for sure, but that'll be your caution flag right here. Right now on track again. Looks like did use that fast repair. Nice shiny new truck, new front bumper. So the fast repair was used. And Bryce Boyer going to be your leader still. So right now, lap 49, we're going to hit lap 50 right now. So we are halfway officially in about 100 feet. Bryce Boyer, your halfway leader. Great job for Bryce Boyer so far. Again, we talked about him, or talked to him a second ago, and he talked about it. That right front tire, you have to watch out for it here because it'll burn off in about 10 to 15 laps, and then it just pushes tight. So definitely a big storyline here are those tires. The track is tighter than it will be during the daytime, so you're gonna have more grip. The car's gonna, or the truck in this case, is gonna be more naturally tight. So definitely not a good scenario there for these drivers, but either way, Bryce Boyer going to lead us back off onto lap 51 to kick off the second half of this race. And so far, it's been awesome. Right now, 50 more laps to go in the P&P 150. This is the finale for the regular season. After this, we start the playoffs. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be a lot of fun because next week, got to be here for sure. Next week is going to be Chicagoland Speedway. A fantastic facility. A track where we all wish they were still racing at. And, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be a lot of fun. Right now, it's even more fun. Bryce Boyer going to be leading us off back to green. The pace truck is off the track, making that hard left turn. Green flag back in the air. And Bryce Boyer going to lead us off. Great start by Bryce Boyer, but a slightly better start for Zach Rongich on the outside. Bryce trying to hold off on him down low. Great job right there. Makes it stick on the exit. Fantastic job. Well, folks, you know what time it is. The beginning of stage 3. We're going to bring the noise here. Sponsored by Heart Pillow Design. And unfortunately, a massive wreck right here will bring us out of Bring the Noise and into our caution. Our 5th of the day, 3rd for incident. And unfortunately, Nick Rader going to be a victim here in this wreck. We'll go back and take a look. It might have actually been Ernest King as well. But Ernest King coming off of turn 4. Hits the wall a little bit. Oh, Joe Tardif comes off the Joe Tardif front end. Ernest King, unfortunately, an innocent bystander here. Holds on to it. Does a great job by keeping it in the grass. Ooh, maybe. Spins it onto pit road. Is able to collect it. Great job right there. But unfortunately for Nick Rader, not so lucky. So you can see it. Nick Rader gets a little bit loose, it looks like, at least to me, out of turn 4. Comes across the nose of Joe Tardif, and then really has nowhere to go. Just comes across, gets spun out across the nose, and just goes across into the wall at the start-finish line. So some damage right there for sure. Not good for Nick Rader. We'll have to come down pit road and repair that truck right there, but Not too bad. Worst case, again, has that fast repair. Can always use that. But either way, here we are. But Bryce Boyer is still out on top. Doing a fantastic job by holding on to this lead. Zach Rongich right behind him is right there. And I feel like, to a degree, they have the same amount of speed. They seem very similar in truck. I think what's really going to set them apart is seeing how they do on a long green flag run. Right now, we haven't really gotten that. I feel like if we get that long green flag run and see how these trucks can handle and how they can conserve that tire, that could be massive here for these guys' races, for sure. Right now, a great job so far. Very fun race. Already passed halfway. And right now at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the P&P Lawncare 150. This has been a lot of fun. Next week, we already mentioned it, Chicagoland Speedway. Be here next Thursday for that, for the first race of the playoffs. It's going to be a lot of fun to see what these Misfit Racing League drivers can do. Try and get them the championship. Tell you what, Season 3 has been a lot of fun. All the way from Daytona, and then the Daytona Road Course, a back-to-back week at Daytona, and then all the way through. And right now, at Charlotte, a lot of fun so far. So, we'll see how this one ends. Could we see a first-time winner? That's also one thing to consider. Bryce Boyer has won a race. Rongich, Roberts, Brady, Kyle Johnson, and then Ryan Moultrie in P6. So, a lot can still happen today. 44 laps to go once we go back green. This race is definitely going by pretty quick. Well, right here, the pace truck is going to be coming off in about one lap. There it is. Pace truck lights are off. And Bryce Boyer are going to lead us off back down. Again, Bryce Boyer has not won since Daytona. Looking really good. Zach Rongich has won back-to-back races before, so knows how to get it done. William Roberts won Stage 1. Stage 2 didn't quite have that pit strategy or the track position, but right now I feel like does definitely have that. So I think right now these are your power four. These drivers have done really, really well so far. And right now here they are showing up at the end of the regular season. Going to be a good time. A couple of surprises right here. Nick Rader back in the pack, obviously. Again, after the incident right there. Ernest King also back there. Patrick Jenks, Bobby Helms haven't really quite recovered as well as they've wanted to. But right now, able to still continue on. Daniel Pinkston, again, had that big wreck down a couple cautions ago. Right now, able to hold off, and right now is in P12. But everyone else, Stephen Jr., first race of the season for him, currently in P10. So a great job there for him. A great debut. But right now, we're going green. Bryce Boyer on lap 58. Green flag about to wave, and there it is. Bryce Boyer gets a great restart, and we're going back green. Incredible job again by Bryce Boyer. Knows how to get these restarts. Zach Rongich is right there with him sometimes, but Bryce just gets it every single time. Has the advantage, but right now, I don't know. Zach Rongich about to go down low. What can he do here on the inside of turn 3? Great job to the line. Who can get this lap led? It will be Bryce Boyer, but Zach Rongich might get that push by William Roberts. Ooh, a little bit touchy-touch. Close side-by-side action. This is not what Bryce Boyer wanted to see. This clean air. He's going to give it up here. Zach dives it down low a little bit. Keep in mind, this is exactly what William Roberts wants to see. To see these two drivers fighting at it side by side, not giving it up. That just means that the right front tires are going to wear it even faster, and Roberts can hold on to those tires. So 40 laps to go at this point. What can they do? They are not giving it up. Into turn 3. Great job. Still side by side. William Roberts, if I'm him, I'm just sitting back chilling. I'm holding on to my tires. Whoa, hold on. Zach Rongish got way too close to Bryce Boyer. Made some contact and got loose, but still remains side by side by Bryce. We are not going to move away from this battle, folks. This is for the lead. This is massive. Clean air. Up for grabs. They are fighting hard. Nobody is saving tire at all. Everyone still has to pit one more time for fuel. Zach Rongic leading that lap right there. Running aboard Bryce Boyer, we can see out of the left mirror Zach Rongic there. Bryce always gets that nice run off the exit though. That momentum on the high line. They draw even entering turn 3, but then Zach is going to dive it in probably a little bit more than Bryce here. But Bryce has the exit. And this is why it keeps them stagnant here, side by side the entire time. Incredible racing here by two great drivers. Again, William Roberts in the back just watching. But further back, watch out real quick. Some action going on here. Lots of drivers fighting for what they can. Stage points and race ending points. It all matters trying to get into these playoffs. And right now, nobody is moving an inch up front. It is still side by side. You can throw a blanket over there. But Bryce Boyer ends up winning the battle here temporarily. Gets ahead of Zach Rongic, makes it work. Incredible job. This might have been a good play by Zach. He probably realized, you know what, I'm using way too much tire right now. I gotta back off. Because at the end of the day, this is gonna kill them both. Are those tires. Further back, Joe Tardif was down low a little bit right there, but hold on to it. We're seeing Bobby Helms trying to make a move here down low, below Sharon Slate. Can't quite get it done just yet, but up front, Ryan Moultrie, Kyle Johnson, they're battling right here. Kyle gonna make it work here. Up high, dives down low to take away that lane. Great move there to maintain that P5 spot, top 5. Back up front, Zach Rongic back at it. He is not going away. Same song, second verse right here for Bryce Boyer and Zach Rongic. Zach is going to clear him off of turn 2. Does he come up front? Does not do it. Still battling. Ooh, man, Bryce comes down a little bit, but holding on to it. Great job. We'll bring that tower back. Zach makes a very bold move there on the outside. It's a great job. But Zach Rongic is going to be your leader now. Finally breaks the mold in front of Bryce Boyer. So Zach Rongic, Bryce Boyer P2, William Roberts P3. But what did that do to these drivers' tires? Will that affect them in the long run? If this race stays green, what does William Roberts have for them, if anything? Further back, Joe Tardif, Bobby Helms, making big moves here, trying to maintain top 10 points. Trying to fight their way into the top 5, actually. Kyle Johnson holding on to it. Look at this battle right here. Joe Tardif. Ernest King, Bobby Helms. Great maneuverability here. King is going to try and sweep it down low. Dive it way down low. Not going to quite... Well, draws even with Joe Tardif. But Helms is going to push Tardif right here into turn 1. A great job right there. Ernest King going to be able to get that lead from these guys. Currently for that P7 spot, Joe Jarvis is not done. He is right behind him. Great racing. Kyle Johnson firmly in P5. Paul Brady in P4. Bryce Boyer getting passed right here, actually, by William Roberts. Again, we expected it. Is this because of tires? And William Roberts, sitting back there in that P3, was able to just kind of relax and just ride along and watch himself, Bryce Boyer and Zach, fight for that lead. What runs right here. Further on back, Bobby Helms, Sharon Slate were battling just a second ago. Lap 70, we are 30 laps away from the conclusion of this P&P 150. A quick through the field just to let you know where everybody is. Right now, Nick Rader is having some issues right here. It looks like didn't use that fast repair. You see the damage there on the left side, so again, potentially has some engine failure or at least some power down issues right there. Maybe not electing to use that fast repair just yet. But definitely has some damage as he's battling Kelly Hyatt. Kelly Hyatt currently in P16. Had a decent race earlier, but had some issues. Was involved in a few wrecks. Right now finds himself in that 17th spot, excuse me. So not the day they wanted for sure. In front, Max Dinda in that Dude Wipes 48. Had some good runs earlier. Was up front. Yeah, was off the pace, way down low. Not sure what's going on there, but looks like back up to speed right now currently. Has some right side damage. You can see that a little bit. Overall, not terrible though. Steven Jr. again. This is his debut race in the 84, trying to do what he can to make a good imprint on the league. Obviously, as a driver entering the series before the playoffs, you want to make sure your race clean because you don't want to take away anybody's points who have been fighting, for the entire season. So far, a good run, a good safe run. Right now, battling Patrick Jenks, the league owner. Patrick Jenks was involved in an early incident in stage 1. Right now, finds himself currently in. Oh, big wreck right here. What's going on? Whoa! Bryce Boyer. As we were going through the field, big wreck right here. Lucky enough, pit road is right there. But this will bring out our sixth caution of the day, and Bryce just ends his race. Tows himself back into the garage, and that might be it for Bryce Boyer, unfortunately. Your stage 2 winner. Let's go back and take a look. Unfortunately for Bryce Boyer, again, that 6 of Flow Racing Machine. Let's go back and take a look. I'm not sure what exactly happened. We'll go back a little further. Oof. Man, looks very similar to what Nick Rader did earlier. Same type of incident. Oh, Steven just barely gets past him. We'll go back a little bit further back and see if we can really nail down what happened here, but Bryce Boyer right behind Zach Rongich in P3. P2, excuse me. Let's see if we can figure out what actually happened here. If we'll go back just a further back. Bryce Boyer. They're coming out of turn 4, or turn 2 right here. I believe it might happen out of this next corner. Ryan Moultrie right there up on the high line. Yeah, Bryce Boyer definitely was falling back a little bit. Ooh, Ernest King just gets into the back of him and turns him. Definitely unfortunate right there. Not sure that was intentional. Didn't quite seem like it, but unfortunately Ernest King just got right to him. And that's going to be it for Bryce Boyer, unfortunately. So right there, Bryce Boyer is currently still in the pits. Might be fixing that damage, but again, had to tow. Not sure why he towed and not just drove down to his pit stall, but either way, right now, currently in the pits, showing in 17th place. Unfortunate for him, but William Roberts is going to be a leader right now. Got the lead away from Zach Rongich. So the tables have definitely turned here with 25 laps to go. Great job. We're going to go side by side real quick. Go and thank our sponsors. Folks, we'll be right back. You won't miss a thing. All right, folks, we're back for the P&P Lawn Care 150, and currently William Roberts is your leader. We had 24 laps to go before the end of this race, and the pace truck lights are out. We're going to go back green here with about 23 laps to go. Tell you what, this race is going to fly by. A lot's gone on. A couple of cautions, unfortunately. But Zach Rongich, William Roberts going to lead us off. Bryce Boyer has such a good run going, but right now finds himself in P17, still in the pits, seemingly out of this race. So, again, you hate to see that. Logan Pugh also out of the race. Nick Rader, with all the troubles early on, still having some issues. Again, finds himself in P14, but might come back here. Still plenty of time. But a great job, nonetheless, for William Roberts. Can he go back-to-back? We've seen a lot of back-to-back winners, actually, here this season. But again, Zach Rongich went back-to-back Watkins Glen, and then Michigan. And right now, Charlotte. What can they do? But right now, William Roberts leading us off. 23 laps to go here for the P&P Lawn Care 150. We're off. Fantastic restart there by Roberts in front of Zach Rongich. Nowhere else to go for these drivers. Ryan Moultrie and TJ Lear. Where'd TJ Lear come from? Back in the pack for quite a bit, but right now fighting for a top 5 spot. Great job, Ryan Moultrie. It's a little tight right there. Max Steiner gonna have a crazy good run here. Awesome job, Max Steiner. Gets a little tight. Comes up the hill and slides away. Max Steiner. Big hit, Sharon Slate. Oh man, Max Steiner got a little tight right there, but then again, looks like he might have snapped on him. And then away he went. That was a close call. A couple of drivers unfortunately got hit, but man, that was very, very close. We'll go back a little bit. Watch the replay just once more. It's already underway, so we'll go back a little further back. Yeah, Max just gets loose right here between 3 and 4. Bobby Helms does a fantastic job of getting out of the way. Sharon Slate hard into the wall right there on the outside. Man, Pinkston's got nowhere to go. Joe Tardif hits the wall right there. Keeps it sliding. Not a lot of damage by Tardif, it looks like, but Dinda definitely has some damage right there. So Not the best scenario you want to see, but yellow flag is out. Well, about 20 laps to go here. A little less than that, actually, once we go back green. But right now, nobody deciding to come down pit road. Oh, hold on. Back at the field. Patrick Jenks, Bobby Helms lead the field off. These trucks had some damage. So, again, fast repair potentially could be used. Sharon Slate, I believe, has her fast repair left. We could definitely use that there. We'll see what these drivers decide to do here for sure. A lot on the line here today. Great job, Bobby Helms. Going to lead him off. Getting that, looks like just fuel only. And then heads off. Great job by them. William Roberts, your leader currently. An awesome, awesome job. Folks, really appreciate everybody being here today. Thanks for showing up and watching the race. Always a good time here for the Misfit Racing League. Tell you what, if anybody here has missed any of the races that have happened in the past probably 2 weeks, I would definitely go back and watch them. Man, last week's race here for the Misfit Racing League was very, very good. And then today so far, this has been an incredible time with these boys and girls. But I'll tell you what, on Tuesdays, also a fantastic time. Again, Race Day Live. Right now, running multiple different leagues and streams. One for the ASRA Cup Series on Tuesday nights. That has been an incredible time. Daytona was absolutely wild 2 weeks ago for their season opening race. Definitely go check it out. Leave a like. That race was definitely a ton of fun to be a part of and to watch that. So always a good time with those boys. But yeah, I mean, Race Day Live, hey, we're open. If you guys in the chat or anybody watching at some point, if you need a broadcaster for your league or whatever, hey, we have no limit. If it's Legends, if it's NASCAR style, if it's, man, I don't know, whatever you got, let us know. Maybe in a future stream, or comment to us. Find us on Twitter or X right now. I think it's called whatever it is. I don't know. Give us a like and follow us, and we'll definitely make sure to get a hold of you for sure. We've got some nights open for sure that we'll explore. But yeah, love to see you guys. Love to have you. Hit the like button on the video if you can. Subscribe to the channel. I believe right now, entering tonight's race, we're at 317 for subscribers, which is incredible. Again, we're basically a newer channel, and trying to hit that 500 subscriber number here pretty soon. That way we can start having followers and supporters and things like that. A lot of cool stuff coming our way. So yeah, we'll only improve the stream and improve what we can do for these leagues here across iRacing. But right now, pace truck lights are off. Oh no, they're not. They're back on. So excuse me. Pace truck lights are back on, so we're gonna kind of sit in a holding pattern right now. 19 laps to go, almost 18 laps to go as they cross the line right here at good old Charlotte Motor Speedway. Fantastic time. I'll tell you what, this league has definitely done a great job. Just to take a second and to give props to where props are due. Patrick Jenks, league owner here in the 38. Tell you what, it's not an easy job. And right now, to have 18 drivers in this field at the regular season finale, it's really a credit to him as to the hard work he puts behind it. Definitely, a lot goes behind the doors that people don't always see, and definitely good to applaud people when it's necessary. So definitely thank him when you get a chance. If you're a driver watching, or maybe if you're a fan, hey, throw it in the comments how much you appreciate this league and what you can watch here. So really cool to see. Hopefully a lot of these drivers stick around for the playoffs, because you know how it works. Playoffs come and people fall off. But tell you what, when you have a league this good, there's no reason to stop showing up. So you love to see it. But right now, 18 laps to go. We're going to hit 17 laps to go here on the restart. William Roberts going to try and go back-to-back. Can he do it? Set himself up for the playoffs and have a really, really good momentum entering Chicagoland next week. But right now, at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The pace truck is about to come off. Different angle here for you today, but green flag racing is on. We are 17 laps to go. Camera flashes going off from the grandstands, and William Roberts leading us off. Incredible job so far. Back in the pack, man. Big time racing right now. Bobby Helms, Nick Rader, Patrick Jens trying to gain those spots back, but they lost. But right now, nobody can answer William Roberts back up front. Kyle Johnson came out of nowhere right now in P2. You know he's got a fast truck. Oh, as we're talking about him, slides around, double. Man is able to stick it. Wow, that was close call as we're talking about him. Not good right there. Ernest King is right, door by door. Oh, Bobby Helms gets into the wall. Luckily, Kyle's not close enough to get bounced out. Tough racing. Kyle Johnson goes from 2nd place to 11th. You hate to see it right now, man. They are battling. Ernest King, we're going to stick right here for just a second. I got a funny feeling something might happen here. Hope not, but the way they're racing with 15 laps to go, a lot can happen here. Steven Jr. having a great run. P9. Again, a brand new driver. Super funny paint scheme, but hey, you know what? It's good to laugh. These boys having a good time right now. Kyle Johnson making the way around Steven. Finally clears him. Great job right there. Bobby Helms into the wall again. A little bit. Can't quite get the handle on that truck. But trying to make it work for sure. Going to give Steven here a push potentially. Nope, still on the outside. Steven not quite clear yet. Ryan Moultrie, here it is. The past 3 races, Ryan Moultrie has found his way back to the front into a top 3 position, and right now he is on his way again. Great job by Ryan Moultrie. Always, he's the closer of this league. I'll tell you what, Ryan Moultrie just knows how to get into the podium spots at the end of a race, and right now, you can see he's got the fresher tires potentially. He definitely saves some in the tank. He's able to put the truck wherever he wants to right now. That's good to see, especially these longer runs. We've had cautions obviously, but definitely has saved some tire there for sure. Has just got to get around Bo Brady, but right now for the lead, Zach Rongich and William Roberts. We've got to fight for the lead right here with 11 laps to go. Zach Rongich just about has the clear, but not quite. Man, so close. This is the battle for the win. Zach Rongich makes it cleared. Or clears William Roberts. I'm not sure what I just said, but Zach Rongich back out in front. Incredible job. We've seen these guys fight the last couple of races. William Roberts finally got the best out of Zach last week, but Zach Rongich back to the front. But hold on, we have big time racing here. Joe Tardif and Sharon Slate, fresh from their incidents just a little while ago, has those fresh tires. So a little bit of bad luck getting involved in that wreck. Might be some good luck here. Silver lining. Got those fresh tires, able to blast throughout the field, and right now finds themselves in 4th and 5th. Great job so far. So Ryan Moultrie falling back actually pretty heavy right now. Might have actually used the tires up too much on this last couple of laps. This last run, TJ Lee are also trying to make a move here, but when Sharon Slate and Joe Tardif have this good of tires, they're going to catch, and I think they're going to try and make a push for the lead here. They are going to catch the 3rd spot, Bo Brady, which, by the way, where did he come from? He was all over the place today so far, and right now finds himself in P3. Again, on the podium potentially, but Joe Tardif and Sharon Slate are putting up very, very fast laps. What can they do here on the outside lane? Further back in the pack, again, Nick Rader had some incidents earlier on. Right now in 15th, can't quite get back to the front. Stephen Jr. Again, clean race for him so far. In 14th, Patrick Jenks, Kelly Hyatt. Just doesn't quite have the speed or the tire management to keep it going. Max Dinda, 11th right now. Ernest King and Bobby Helms battling currently for top 10 positions. Kyle Johnson, man, he got so loose a couple laps ago. Was able to hold on miraculously, but right now fell back to P8. So not great for him, but so far a good finish. Ryan Moultrie was just battling for a top 3 position for 3rd in a row, but right now fell back. Fresh tires prevailed for the drivers in front of him, and right now can't quite get back to the front like he would like to. TJ Lear currently in P6, but then Joe Tardif, man, Sharon Slate battling right here for that 4th and 5th spot. A lot's going on. Fresh tires makes a big difference. With 5 laps to go, I don't think they have enough time to catch the leaders, but if a caution comes out, they might be in the catbird seat with those fresh tires. Well, Brady in P3. William Roberts unfortunately gave up the lead to Zach Rongich, but he is making it happen. Zach Rongich, your leader. Awesome run there by Zach Rongich. Again, these drivers in the top of the top 3 already locked into the playoffs. So not quite looking to get into the playoffs here. At this point, this is just trophies and playoff points. But Zach Rongich in that 3 AC Delco machine looking so good with 3 laps to go here in this race. Further back, Joe Tardif and Sharon Slate are not even coming close down to the bottom of the lane. They are running the high line, trying to make it work. No other battles currently on track. Kyle Johnson. Right here, though, Ernest King, Ryan Moultrie. Big time battle. What can they do? This is for P9. P8, actually. That's 1 more point in the championship. Ernest King gets it. And right now, Joe Tardif is up high. Does not look like Sharon Slate's going to have enough time or speed to get in front of Joe Tardif, but right now, that's what they have. But at the front of the field, Zach Rongich taking the white flag for the P&P Lawncare 150. Zach Rongich has dominated most races he has been in this season. Right now, today, has not gotten a stage win. Definitely an up and down kind of day today. From second to the back of the field, from pit strategy, all kinds of stuff going on. But right now, Zach Rongich is going to find himself in a very familiar space, and that's going to be victory lane. For the P&P Lawncare 150, Zach Rongich is your winner. Love to see that. Fireworks in the air right now in the backstretch. And Zach Rongich is going to be your winner today. Awesome, awesome job for Zach Rongich. Looks like he's already off the track. Wasn't able to do some burnouts, it would look like. All good. Let's go back and we'll talk to Zach Rongich, your winner today. William Roberts going to be in P2, and then Bo Brady in P3. Very familiar drivers here on the podium, and going to find themselves in the conversation with me, but we'll go back and talk to him real quick. We'll rewind to the white flag so you folks can watch how he did it. What a great job right there by these drivers. So right now we'll bring in our winner, Zach Rongich. Let's snag him real quick. There he is. Zach Rongich, your winner today for the P&P Lawncare 150, man. Hey, familiar spot, victory circle. How's it feel?
It doesn't feel as good as it should. I freaking made a mistake. I did not mean to do that at all. It's just, you're trying to get everything you can. You're inches from each other. I'm going into turn one. He lifts, and I don't have time to react. You're just going so fast. So that's totally on me. I pride myself in trying not to do those things, and I just it's just racing. It's a hell of a save by him though, and yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, those things happen, but I'll tell you what, multiple time winner on the season. Next week, obviously playoff time. Big win today for the regular season finale. Next week, Chicagoland, man. A lot of fun play, or a very, very fun track. What are your thoughts there? What do you expect to see?
I expect this to be a little bit tight. I think more multiple grooves, rather than here. I think you can work the high lane a little bit better. But it's still good. It's very abrasive. It's going to eat your tires. So you just got to manage your stuff and race a good race. And it should be good. It's a great track.
Hey, love that, man. Congrats again on the big win today for Charlotte. We'll see you next week, man. Give us a shout out if you have any sponsors or whatnot.
Yeah, no sponsors. Just shout out you. You do a great job. Shout out to the league, and shout out to all the racers. I think we did a really good race today. It's really hard to pass. With these trucks, they're just no horsepower, so you're off and on, and there's not much manipulation you can do. So, yeah, it was a hard fought race, and just good race to everybody else.
Yes, sir. Okay, we'll see you next week, man. Great job.
Yep.
All right, that's your winner, Zach Rongich. Again, very good job today. Feels bad about, looks like hitting, I believe it was Ernest King, actually. But, oh, no, I'm sorry, Kyle Johnson. But, man, Kyle Johnson moved his way back up to P6. Unfortunate, these things happen. But right now, P2, William Roberts. Let's see if we can snag him down here. Hey, William, man, it's Steve in the booth. He got me.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, awesome job, man. Today, stage 1 winner. Wasn't able to talk to you there at the beginning of stage 1, but great job there. But hey, P2, Zach got around you there with about 10 laps to go. But man, great job today entering the playoffs here. What are your thoughts on the race? And
it was pretty fun. When he got by me, there were like 10 to go. I caught the apron, I about crashed, so that would have been funny. But to throw it away like that. But take the second. It's pretty good. So I'm glad I assume that makes the playoffs. So should be good.
Love that, man. Yes, Chicagoland next week, always a fun place to go. Highline can definitely work out more or a little bit better there than it can here. So should be a lot of fun. What do you expect there, Chicagoland?
Yeah, is it a day or a night race?
Couldn't tell you. I'm pretty sure it's a day race.
if it's a day race, it should be good. Like you said, it should have multiple grooves, and whoever can be the most consistent and save a little tire, hopefully get some long green runs and get spread out out of the mess and try to win it. So we'll see.
Yes, sir. Love that. Hey, give us a shout out if you have any friends, family, sponsors.
Just the RKR guys as usual. I don't think anybody was able to watch tonight, so unfortunately. But just the teammates. Hopefully their situation worked out, and other than that, and thanks to you guys, obviously. So
hey, no problem, man. Awesome job today. I'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, that's William Roberts. Looking good, looking to see himself get into the playoffs. We'll see how far he can get into there. Awesome driver. And now for the third place finisher, Bo Brady. Hey, Bo, it's Steve, man in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you here.
Hey, man, great job today. P3 kind of was all over the place today in the pack. You know, back of the pack, qualified, not too great, but hey, find yourself in the P3 on the podium. Can't be too proud of, or can't be too hurt about that. What are your thoughts on the race today?
Oh, it was a really good race out there. Zachary had pace, the whole race. So did Kyle. I just didn't really have a lot of pace in qualifying tonight, but I was able to kind of gradually get some pace throughout the race and kind of work myself in there. And the car got a little better with, using my strategy on how I was entering the corner and stuff like that. Kind of really worked itself out throughout the race, and it looked like I was able to kind of pull it together and at least get a podium here. I'm kind of happy with that. That was about as good as I was going to do. And I got to hand it to William and then Zachary and also Kyle. And, these guys were all very fast up front. And it was a real tough, clean race.
Yes, sir. Love that. Well, hey, next week, Chicagoland, usually a fan favorite for sure. Chicagoland's always a good time, good place to race. What are your thoughts about that track?
Well, Chicagoland's one of my favorite tracks. I'm quick there. I have a lot of experience there and a lot of different cars. So I'm going into it with my head held high and kind of ready to get after it going into the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Love to see that. Obviously, multiple time winner today. Looking to see what you can do in the playoffs. Great job today, man. For P3, we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So that's Bo Brady. Tell you what, great drivers today. Awesome race. These races are getting cleaner and cleaner. Some mistakes here and there, but overall, very, very good. A lot of fun, and definitely some big time races today and some finishes. So love to see it. Right now, that is the conclusion of the race. Again, Zach Rongich is going to be your winner today. Fantastic job. But that'll be it for the race. Next week, again, we're back at Chicagoland Motor Speedway for a fantastic race. Playoffs will begin for the Misfit Racing League. Stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. Folks, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. If you can, leave a sub on the channel. Leave a like on the video. It actually helps us a lot more than you think it does, so please do that. But for me and Steve, or my name is Steve, for Race Day Live, my name is Steve. We'll see you guys next week. And next Tuesday, keep in mind, ASLRA Cup Series. We'll see you there for that at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That'll be live from Auto Club. Going to be a lot of fun. And then back here Thursday for Chicagoland for the Misfit Racing League. Folks, we'll see you next week. Have a good night.